Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our dreary advent calendar with the wonderful story A Husband for Christmas by Jolly Love. Today we're at day 16. We need a little Christmas. Sighing, Harry rolled out of his bed and got up to make some coffee. He didn't want to admit it, but he already missed Scorpius. With his smarts and his happy-go-lucky attitude, Harry had always liked to be around him. Even if he was a little shy around strangers, like a Rose or Hugo at first, he was such a sweet boy. And it reminded him of what he could have had. James would have been roughly the same age now. He looked at the wedding picture on the wall and brushed a tear out of his face. Was there ever an end to his suffering? Sighing, he turned to the table, only to see a light brown owl arriving. Harry widened his eyes and smiled broadly. That was the Weasley Wizard's Wheezes owl. He gave her a treat and untied the parchment, which made her fly away again.
"Dear Harry, your Hogwarts Survivor Kit is ready. I've worked on it a little bit outside of regular work hours, and you can thank Angelina that she hasn't killed me yet. You can come pick it up whenever you want. George."
George was so fast. Harry drowned the still-hot coffee and quickly healed his burnt tongue before he grabbed the parchment and apparated into Diagon Alley again. He rushed through the empty street and finally made it to the shop, where he knocked on the door. Fred opened and yawned instead of greeting him. Harry chuckled.
"Is Mira still crying through the night, then?"
he asked. Nodding, Fred sighed.
"Ed is in the back. I think he's just finished pecking her with Survival Kit."
He then walked to a couch and fell down, almost half asleep again. Harry smirked and walked through the shop, knocking on the door towards George's workshop.
"Morning, George." "Hey, I haven't heard you enter."
George got up and grinned.
"Your son let me in before falling asleep again."
George sighed and nodded.
"Yeah, I don't think you'll be able to do much today. Nevertheless, I'll finish a present. Everything is included, even a coupon in case McGonagall finds the Survival Kit. Just keep the coupon somewhere she can't find it, and everything will be refunded."
Harry snorted.
"If I wouldn't know you any better, I would say you're in a war with the headmistress."
George laughed.
"I choose not to answer any questions regarding Hogwarts."
He grinned.
"Let's just say that Fred usually has to go to McGonagall right away and empty his whole trunk in front of her. This is giving me a lot of practice in how to hide pranks right in front of someone's eye. If she finds it, I know it wasn't hidden well enough. You are the most brilliantly evil non-Slytherin I've ever seen."
Harry laughed and grabbed his wallet.
George pushed it back. "It seems it's for someone special, so don't even think about giving me money."
Harry narrowed his eyes.
"Come on, George. You've been working on this for most of December. You can't just give me something like that." "But I can."
He grinned.
"Take it. Buy something nice for you for Christmas. Ginny would have been on my side, you know it."
Chuckling, Harry held his hand into the air.
"No further discussions, George. Thank you, really."
Next stop was the Leaky Cauldron. He walked in to find Parvati behind the counter. He was wearing a simple black T-shirt with her name on it and looked up from cleaning the counter when she heard someone enter.
"Harry," she beamed. "I haven't seen you in ages."
Smiling, he walked towards her and hugged her once when she was around the counter.
"I haven't really had time to come any sooner."
A blatant lie, both of them knew it, but they accepted it.
"Are you good? I heard somewhere that you're Draco Malfoy's son's caregiver."
Harry sighed and chuckled.
"Did Hermione talk?"
Parvati smirked.
"You know she did. She can't keep secrets anymore. And our monthly book club has turned more into a gossip and drinks club than anything else." "Sounds fun too,"
Harry offered and grinned at Parvati's outraged expression.
"Could I ask for a favor? I've got a friend who could end up being homeless for a while. I wanted to ask if maybe I could reserve a room for him, just in case."
Nodding, Parvati walked back to a book and sat down at an empty table.
"How long?"
Harry smiled and sat down as well.
"Maybe we'll start with a month. As I've said, I'm not sure what's going to happen. I just want to help him should anything bad go down."
"Of course. I've got a free room for your friend. If he needs it, the password is Chocolate Frog. You appreciate the password, right?" she asked and grinned when he rolled his eyes.
"Draco Tart would have been more in my favor, but chocolate frogs aren't that bad."
With all of this planned, Harry returned home and started a letter.
"Dear Scorpius, I'm sorry I had to go so quickly. I hope you understand that it had nothing to do with you. I'm sure your father loves you very much. I'm sending you my Christmas present for you early. The owls tend to go crazy around this time. Don't open it up until Christmas. Also, if you end up losing the house, I've asked the Leaky Cauldron to keep a room open. It's already paid. Just say Chocolate Frog and they'll know what you mean. It has been a pleasure getting to know you, Scorpius, and I hope you have a wonderful Christmas and a Happy New Year. Enjoy Hogwarts next year. Best wishes, Harry.
To be continued.